FoCuS and Happy, they are the debutants here in the TP League. Once again, it is best of 3. And whoever scores here gets the points. Korea versus Russia is the name of the game. And this is the first map of 2022. Whew, highly anticipated, everybody. I don't know. Could a year start much better? Doubtful. Absolutely doubtful. Off we go. FoCuS, bottom left-hand side. Happy, upper right-hand side. What's the meta between these two? Holy moly, this is loud. What's the meta between these two? How many Farseers will we see? How many Blade Masters? How many Grunt Openers? How many Headhunters? How many Wyvern? How will the meta develop? And will we see the patch in the middle of the league? That would be quite something as well. It is a pretty classic Farseer Headhunter opening. This is how we ended the year. This is how we start the year. And Happy on the other side. What's his big plan? Ghouls. We've seen 1-0 being a little experimental in his matches. We've seen some Tet Fiends openers from him. But not Happy. Happy, big faith in the Ghoul build. Man, I can't wait for these matches. Happy versus Lin is coming up. Lin versus 1-0, the rematch. Oh boy! And a Lawlight in crazy good shape. So off we go. It is a Grunt opener into Headhunters, so not pure. And maybe a little bit more creeping than what we've seen before. How aggressive is Happy gonna be? How many Headhunters can you get in the early game? How well are you starting into your week? That's the question. Ghouls already on the way. Farseer, as we suggested, starting to creep early for the level 2. And then big damage towards the Ghouls. Isn't Lawlight in the worst form ever? He became the new Show Cup champion with a win over 1-2-0. So, I'd object. I'd object. But yeah, Happy, as in every tournament that he appears in, is the big favorite. He's the guy to beat. He is the DreamHack champion. He won Rara Land, both in the finals against Lawlight. Maybe that can be recreated. And then later on, we get the 2 most decorated Warcraft players of all time in Moon versus Lin. Like, how can you not be hyped for this? I don't know. Pressure on the DK. This is the key in the early game. Get this green HP bar to be orange. Blast it. It goes to Happy, of course. Circlet as well. And that's level 2. Plus a coil invested, so the Ghoul is safe. Headhunters are coming in, getting ensnared right away. Uh-oh, FoCuS. Is this the nerves coming to you, my friend? That needs to be a trade at the very least. It's a big part of your damage in the early mid-game for creeping. And this is almost uninterrupted. The only problem is the DK health, but with Unholy Aura and Ritual Dagger, relatively easy to get by. He needs that kill. He absolutely needs that kill, and he gets it, so at least it's a 1-for-1 trade. But both units easily replaceable. Unlike the Farseer, gotta be careful. And Happy almost locks in this round, gives FoCuS a second chance. Nice dribble skills, and he gets out. Whew, stressful. Wolves onto Acolytes. And once we have tier 2, we gotta be looking at the base of FoCuS, if it's Wyvern or not. The tech is one of the latest orc techs that we have in the game. Not fast at all. It's basically 50-50. Does the Wyvern build still work? Questionable. This, of course, best of 3 territory. The smaller the series, the easier, quote-unquote, to beat Happy. When it's in best of 5 and best of 7, almost impossible. In a best of 3, people have done it, but not like this. It's the second surround Happy. It seems to be a very important tournament for him. And man, what a start into the year. This is 2 Headhunters. This is a Grunt as well. This is a total disaster for FoCuS. As so often in high prestige tournaments, he's not performing that well. The Grunt actually survives for now, but does it? Happy splitting the attention. Skeletons gets the last hit. And the game can't start much worse than this. Okay, no mercy. No mercy at all. How do you salvage this? I think you don't. Dark Ranger second. Usually a pick to kill headhunters, but there are barely any headhunters remaining. DK close to 3 already. Oy, 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 oy. Full throttle happy. FoCuS trying to make it to tier 3, but this is not what he expected. And these surrounds, that's not how you want to move against Happy. There was no Narub Tower involved, there was no Lich involved for slow, nothing. It was just the natural movement of ghouls. Sometimes it does look this way, just like when Happy played against Soen. If you're not on your A+ game, then Happy just absolutely destroys you. And how to get back? DK is of course hurt, but not for much longer. Potion of healing equipped. And that's about it. Tier 3 on the way, halfway through, more or less. That is the big upside for FoCuS, the tech timing, I'd say. Okay, and this looks already a little desperate. Hex on the DK, trying to get a kill or some more damage there. Not the case. Or is it? We have a chain lightning, we need a crazy good body block, but Happy is just, okay, are you threatening me? I just throw you a coil and that's it. Now I'm safe. And the worst is yet to come. Tri-Hero, Frenzy, Destroyer. FoCuS isn't even close to level 3. He has to be brave now. Has to take some risks, and that's exactly what's happening here. Trying to get the shop away here on Lost Refuge. But it's not working. Not working at all. Almost frustrating. FoCuS not canceling the region here either. Of the Ritual Dagger. Small mistake. And Happy as always. Probably seeing the orcs as his biggest threats. But is that still the case? Is that still realistical? I don't know. Soen not in this league. So it's only Lin and FoCuS. FoCuS crazy good in his Orc vs Night Elf matchup, which will definitely help him in this league, as we have 50% of the participants are Night Elf. And at least he gets some experience on his account. Can he deny both creeps? Looks like it. That does prevent level 3 for now. Here's the Wyvern. No anti-air.
Players' forces are under attack.
FoCuS recovering. With Berserkers, with level 2, heal wave unlocked, and DK still waiting for coil level 2. Lich confirmed, battle bongos, everything you need. So, will it be passive and both players creeping as an arms race towards 50? Or will FoCuS continue to pressure him? No mass Wyvern, no mass Raiders. Probably the only way to play this year. Creep's woken up, so it makes it a little harder to creep. The ghouls are so ready. Oh, the ghouls are so ready. Waiting for the Lich, waiting for Frenzy, and then it's go time. Waffle die Cuts, thank you for the 2 gifted subs. A stalemate indeed. Waiting for the Destros, I guess. Happy, patient play. And FoCuS is still waiting for his big weapons. The TC was delayed by a long time. And none of the heroes is really ready. 10 minutes in. No hero on level 3. Rare to see. Hex on the DK immediately. Shadowhunter's blocked. Oh no, he's behind enemy lines. Not good. Not good at all. The heal wave doesn't work either. Happy is killing one headhunter after the next. It's a bloodbath. And the Shadowhunter is surrounded as well. Stop from start to finish. Absolutely no chance. 2023 begins how 2022 ended, with Happy dominance. FoCuS still fighting, trying to get his stomp out to get that Lich, but obviously there's a leftover drink from New Year's with an invo potion. Has to stomp before the Lich is vulnerable again. Only gets a handful of ghouls with that. TP out, everything heard, and the Shadow Hunter has fallen nonetheless. This was almost a perfect fight. And it's game. Oh boy. Oh boy, this went from bad to worse. And absolutely no chance for FoCuS from minute 2.5 on. Headhunters surrounded. Only a little trade against the ghoul. Then a disastrous fight in the bottom right. Where 2 headhunters fell. And on top of that, the grunt. Happy 1-0. Did anybody expect any different? I don't think so. Oof. Rough. Rough started to the year for FoCuS. That's for sure. Thank you, Smolder Sun, for the 11-month resub. And Slacer, thank you for the raid. We are broadcasting the best Warcraft 3 there is on the planet. Here in TP Leap. Shaniku, thank you for the gift, for the sub as well. There's a hype train coming now. Nice to see that. Twisted Meadows is our map number 2. From what we've seen, seems to be losers pick then. Orc vs Undead on Twisted. This is gonna be a whole different game. No doubt about it. As we're waiting for the players to give us the go. Yeah, FoCuS has to wake up. Like, inject some coffee right into your veins. Maybe the key is, don't build units early game. Then you can't lose them. Happy wasn't even really online. The Dark Ranger play surprised me to a degree. Maybe he just wanted to finish the game right here, right there. And worked well. Then knew exactly how far to push it, where to go, and FoCuS. Nice attempt. Smolder Sun with the 5 gifted. Thank you. That's a good start to the year. The hype train is taking off. FoCuS on War 3 Champions close to 2700 MMR. Did the last game look like 2700 MMR? Not really. He's the second best player on the ladder, but as I said, in these high prestige tournaments, sometimes it's nerves getting in the way. You gotta bring your A game, FoCuS. This has to be it. If you lose this, you're at the bottom of the barrel already, and we want game 3. FoCuS left-hand side. Happy right-hand side. Is this Mass Wyvern now? Is it Raiders? Is it Base Races? Is it TC with Shockwave? Plan A didn't work. How about Plan B? Hopefully cards. Thank you for the 5 gifties as well. God damn, this is a good start. This is a good start to the year for sure. Now, we need some more excitement in our games and we're good to go for 2023. FoCuS faster than was to be expected. Small chance always for Blade Master on Twisted, as you can pimp him so much and start off with the lab creep, as Lynn showed us years ago. Was there a Lich first? What? No, right? Farseer it is, DK it is, Ghoul Build it is. Yeah, felt like Happy was oftentimes the weakest when it came to the matchup against Mass Wyvern. Will this be it? Yeah, the early stages are best of 3. This is the fastest, one of the fastest techs that orcs can go for. So 100% tech switch by FoCuS. Very different early game. Fasty harass to prevent level 2. That should be the goal right away. And then do as much damage as possible with a fragile Wyvern before Happy has to counter up, which is either Gargs or Fiends. We'll see about that. Maybe if he's in the shape of Last Refuge, maybe Coil Nova is just enough. No scout necessary really when it comes to positions, as Twisted is always cross-spawn. FoCuS might have a chance here. Happy best player in the world when it comes to playing around last hits at these creep spots. But damage. DK damage is the key. Cool is hurt. And he has to invest the coils. Oh no, oh no, oh no! This can't happen! FoCuS! He's trying to fight out, but this is big damage and now he's stuck there. After the brutality of game 1, you want to reset your mind, you want to have a fresh start, and then this surround happens. He was able to fight out. That saved him the game. Thank you, Nazca, for the sub. Much love. Alright. DK progress stopped. HP halfway gone, and the tech is clearly in favor of FoCuS. Last for Alliance, thank you for the sub as well. Five ghouls, quite an investment, but he has the lumber for the tech. And now the 84 coils, the shocky coils are coming out. Level 2 for the movement buff, and that should threaten the power steer away. Can he get one? Not really. He got a bit of experience. 40. That's not bad. And another ghoul. Gets saved by a coil, but solid. Early, better than before. FoCuS is building some headhunters for creeping. Got the shop up. And now he has to make the decision. He probably made the decision a couple of minutes ago. But is it Raiders? No.
A player's forces
it's not.
are under attack.
Instant tier 3. Is this Soin's greedy instant expo? That did work quite a bit as well. Slumka, thank you for the 58-month resub. Crazy. Closing in on 5 years. And that wolf is closing in on the ghoul. Oh, he stops moving. He lost vision for a second. And here's the savior. Creating some space. Good body block. Operating on multiple screens. Wonderful. Chaos Front. 25 euros made. Happy New Year. Thanks for everything. Oh, hold on. There's a coil. Body block. Right click. Oh, the threshold. One more hit and it's the kill. Here's the Shadow Hunter. Heal wave. Hex something. He needs to save him. Hex right there when Frostmourne was hungering. Oof. Saved by the bell.
A player's
saved by the bell. That was quite some time with the DK that was invested. But Happy, of course. Creeping multiple spots. FoCuS finds him. Feels like he's getting in that series. Good damage from the creeps. Very good block by the wolves. And another coil force. This one can't end up on the FoCuS now, which is good. And Shadowhunter Hex FoCuS. Is he willing to use all his Hex on the DK? Not really, right? It is tier 3 Raiders, by the way. No Wyvern at all. Hard to nuke the DK here. Uh-oh, it is Hex. Without Chain Lightning, I was about to say. And that forces a TP. Takes Happy off the map. FoCuS with the first big exclamation mark of this entire series. And this is exactly what he has to do. Steal camps away, be annoying. Lich is out though. How do you stop this? With a Hex maybe? Is the damage enough? Needs it so bad. Did he even get it? I'm not 100% sure who got this. Ah, FoCuS. Okay. Whoo, that was close. Subimask as well. Really well done. Happy's willing to fight because there are no berserkers yet. Ensnare is ready, okay, but the tier 3 is not. He tried to deny the ghoul with the dagger. Or he did, actually. Oh, that would have been a sick last hit if I ever saw one. Circlet, Mantle, all online. Very low heroes. Very little experience in this entire match. 1-1 and 2-1. Invo Potion was used already. Or was stolen by Happy. And that is level 2 and the heal wave is here. No expo yet. Does this greedy tier 3 pay off without an expansion? Happy's taking a step back.
Players' forces are under attack.
Level 3 hype train completed. Thank you, guys. And we're going into the creeping phase of Twisted Meadows. We want the high level heroes. This is what this matchup is about. This is what the matchup is the finest. High level TC is needed. What's the third hero for Happy? Probably a Dark Ranger. Could also be a Dreadlord. We'll see it unfold now on tier 3. Oh, Flute. Later, pretty decent. Of course, not as good as if you go for a Fiend build. And FoCuS very keen on getting these consumables. Don't allow Happy to get a big mana potion. Get the big invulns yourself. And level. Should be level 2 Chain Lightning then, I guess. The wolves will lose all the value once destroyers are out. And that force TP proves to be a lot bigger than initially thought. Happy only at the outskirts gives the entire middle to FoCuS, who's now moving on to the red spots. And you know what that means? Staff of Silence, ideally. Staff of Silence would be so big. Spell Shield also amazing. Spell Shield it is. So whenever there's a Coiled Nova, one of them gets blocked.
A player's forces are under attack.
Doesn't block Silence because it's an AoE spell. Ooh, careful. That was the Spell Shield used, by the way. So it's on cooldown for 40 seconds. Happy has a very good idea of what his opponent is doing. Nova immediately. Spell Shield, of course, not working on units, and it's 2 units down. Stomp is nice on all these ghouls. Mega Silence on 2 of 3 of these units. Wonderfully done by Happy. Is this salvageable? Is this salvageable? Looks like it. The Hatterers are bringing the damage to the ghouls. They're falling, so it's basically only heroes left. Hero FoCuS. There is an Invo Potion. Might be used soon. Frost Armor! And with the TP in his inventory, the FoCuS fell. Did not expect this. Didn't see this coming. And that's a major win for Happy once again. So close to the level 3. Ghoul saved. Heal wave also, but the Raider is just dead. What can you do? Destroyer? Okay. Shadowhunter level 3. That's quite fine. Bloody exchange. Who's this battle for? Lich level 3 is massive. TC also. Shadowhunter. TC also gaining quite some XP in this fight. Both players have to replace almost their entire army. Spell Shield again? From Purge? That's unfortunate. And the TC is low. The Shadowhunter is low. One more spell would be the end. At least he's triggering the big Invo Potion. That would have been such a feat in the next fight. But now FoCuS has to lick his wounds. This game was good. Look now. Happy feels confident creeping the shop in front of his enemy base. Bone Chimes, amazing. Has to force the town portal now. But stop. Nicely done. DK maybe a little too far forward. Invo Potion is ready. TC. He used his drink before, and that's it. And double hero kill for Happy. Only the Shadowhunter did not die just yet, but FoCuS is back. He throws everything onto this DK and he gets it. Oh my, that might save him the game. The ghouls are still incredibly powerful, especially with Vampire, of course. Could buy the TC back, but of course without mana and only 50% HP. At least he wouldn't have to wait 70 seconds. FoCuS holding on to dear life. DK back from the tavern, big investment, trying to get the big DK in front of the Farseer and get us around afterwards, but that is not the case. Statue, of course, amazing value in these long exchanges. Dust settles. FoCuS small supply lead. Happy better heroes.
The player's forces are under attack.
And Happy survives a dead DK. Replenishing ghouls is of course easy and fast. Same goes for headhunters. Min-max with the slippers on the Dark Ranger and more creeping. This TC needs to carry, but he was stopped in his tracks shortly before level 3. There are quite some spots available. How long can you play one base FoCuS? Oh, Happy wants to end this, doesn't he? He knows what FoCuS is doing. They're slow. They're stunned. Boots of Kel'Thalas, not the item he was looking for. And now he's caught with his pants down. No way out except the TP. The creep is blocking the item. Oh no, FoCuS so unlucky. Rate of falls again. He's desperately trying to get this Boots of Kel'Thalas. It would be so good with the Dark Ranger, but it's not good. Is it even worth the effort? I don't know. Shadowhunter blocked by his Skelly. Can he get out with like a Zeppelin or something? The Army of the Dead was raised, and I think Happy, he got him now. Oh no! Happy stole the Zeppelin, getting caught. But how do you save the Shadowhunter now? How do you save this Shadowhunter now? Ghoul blocking as well. Dark Ranger's taking care. And in combo with the Lich, it's yet another hero kill. Number 3 for Happy. FoCuS called for the game. Better chances for the Korean than on map 1. But this was not good enough. Not good enough to beat Happy. And in general, FoCuS's performance wasn't that great, especially not in game 1. Where he lost way too much. But alright, that's the score, 2-0. Happy starts in happy fashion into the year of 2023. And FoCuS, he needs to step up his game for tomorrow. Like, if this continues, if these mistakes continue, it's not going to be a pretty league for him, that's for sure. But for FoCuS, it could be an entirely different player tomorrow. I wonder if they play game 3. I don't think so. But yeah, that's it then. 2-0. Happy wins the first series. And our next one is 1-0 versus Lawlight. It's the rematch of Show Cup. Lawlight dethroned 1-0. Second last day of 2022. But now 1-0 might get his revenge. We play a little bit of a break and then we're back with TP League 2023.